Alright, I've got to hurry up because it's sundown. It's Tuesday, August 5th. It's 8:04 p.m. and I need the lighting. My mom made me mad today because she said that it is my fault that the people at work are treating me the way they are right now because I'm making them believe that I purposely hurt myself at work by continuing to work while injured and on workers' comp. I don't know what my uncle in California said to her that is making her think that I'm just so stupid. The doctor told me, hey, if you gotta keep walking. If you want your lumbar to get better, you have to keep walking. You have to stay in motion, because if you just lay down and just sit, it's not gonna get any better. My mom just needs to chill out and just stop putting all the blame on me. I wish I had recorded that because that was so harsh. The people at work are treating me like ass. And oh my gosh, why is that thumbs up popping up? I'm gonna pop the middle finger. I told my manager today, like, hey, like, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Everything's calming down, I guess, with them. When I went to the doctor's workers' comp appointment, the doctor asked me, so why are they dragging their feet at Amazon? Why are they not doing their part in doing the physical therapy? And I explained, I'm hoping to God, like, I'm praying, I'm asking him for strength, not lose my. I am so completely done with getting blamed for everything. My mom blaming me for this, the managers saying that I'm doing this and doing that, and on top of that, a 50-year-old had the audacity, who I loved so much, dude. I thought she was amazing. I thought she was the most beautiful woman, and I say that because I felt safe with her. Like, I felt like I could confide in her. I felt like she was just so genuine. And I told my friend, hey, this is what happened. She goes, well, what did I tell you? They're not the person who you thought they were. And I'm like, yep. Sorry, I am going to listen to you from now on. And that's why you should listen to Taurus women. They are down to earth. They are so nice. They have good taste in everything. They have I'm gonna say it, they have a brain. And that's what I'm kind of saying that I don't have a brain, but I didn't think. I see people with my heart, with my feelings. So my feelings come from my heart or from my soul, I don't know. I thought that woman, that person who I adored so much, was so kind, and I never expected anything in return. Never. I even now that, like, I got in trouble at work with a final written warning, and I'm appealing it because I don't give a fridge. I didn't even know that I was gonna get written up or that had even occurred until my manager told me. But I was like, I'm gonna clear my name, because if I have a problem, I will tell you in your face, and I will make sure that the problem that I have, you hear the problem that I have a problem with you. Anyway, this is about me. Let me go back to week 9. Week 9, a sense of compassion. A compassion that I feel for others, but others don't have for me. Why? I don't know. And I don't care anymore, because you know what? I'm so excited about life right now. You know why? Because I'm starting college in a couple of days. Actually, let me check the calendar, because I do not know what day it is today. I start in 2 weeks on a Monday. On the 18th. It is during July. During Leo season. Hey, shout out to all the pretty Leos. I have to say, I like some Leos. I've met some in the past that were like, ugh, just worried about gossip. But most of them are baddies. Some of them just gotta, like, keep to themselves. Especially, like, older Leos. Like, come on, get it together. Anyway, week 9 talks about enthusiasm. Hold on. It talks about enthusiasm. Something that is not matching my face right now, but it's matching my voice. I should be a voice actor. Creative U-turns and fear. So, I wrote that fear, you have to treat your, backtrack. I wrote that with fear, I have to treat my inner child with love, because I never got that. Whenever I feel fear to make a song, sing in public, or play the keyboard. In front of others, I have to treat myself with compassion and love. Because I think yesterday or today, but today I saw the message on TikTok. Miss Marcy had the audacity to consider me to perform on September 27th for her fashion show here in Wichita. And I'm like, you thought of me? You thought of me? What? Like, for me, it's been a year since I've performed, because I allowed this old Mexican man to tell me, like, all that he wanted. But I think I'll talk about it later. But me being considered, as I'm trying to heal my inner child and, like, trying to be a good performer, good vocalist, I don't know, a decent musical artist. I just looked at my phone, like, in disbelief, like, is this really her? I had to check her profile. She recently started her fashion show. I've seen her designs, they're really cute. I love the flower patterns. I love flowers. I'm a flower person. Enthusiasm is pure joy from the heart. That's what I wrote because of the book. The soul enthusiasm comes from the Greek word filled with God. Filled with God. Enthusiasm is play. I've always been so enthusiastic about learning just about anything. I love learning about new things, such as like topics about astrology, science, meteorology. Is that a thing? I just love learning about the planets. Lately, I have been going outside of my house. I've never done that at night. I just sit there and look at the moon. And I can't stare at the sun because you know that what would happen. I just find the moon a little bit easier to look at. Creative U-turns are basically making up excuses to avoid doing what you really need to do creatively, or just goals that you want to accomplish, but you're like, oh, it's because I have this going on. For example, I did a creative U-turn, and I admit that I stopped performing because I was so discouraged by the words of a bitter old Mexican man. And so I stopped singing with and making up the excuse that, oh, I have college, I started college again, I have a lot of homework, and software development is kind of hard, or cloud computing is hard, and I'm having trouble with Python, blah blah blah. I ended up dropping out of that college and moving to Butler, which is where I graduated from in like this past May. And then I went, ooh, I have been avoiding myself. But then when I enrolled for when I tried to enroll for WSU Tech here in Wichita, I cried in this very parking lot because I was so frustrated that I was not getting anywhere near going to school for music, and I wanted to go to college for music at Wichita State University, because I think they have a great program. I really don't know. I just think they have a great program because it's Wichita State. But I thought, like, man, I'm never gonna, like, maybe it's just not for me. Like, if I can't afford it, if I can't afford a college education for something that I'm so passionate about, such as music, maybe it's not meant for me. Like, maybe I'm just looking at the wrong thing. But everything kept pulling me back to music, to performing. Any song that I would hear, I imagine myself performing it or singing it, whatever. And I went back to Butler to finish the accounting degree, but then I'm like, no, let me go back to entrepreneurship. No, let me go back to business administration. So I finally stuck with business administration because I really had a little time to graduate. So I was like, you know what, just choose something. But I really did enjoy the marketing class. I enjoyed the financial accounting. That was a lot easier than managerial. I truly liked statistics because I got to gather information, and I really need to get back to creative stuff. But week 9, guess where? Okay, hold on. Guess where I went for my artist day? I went to my first Broadway musical. It was magical. I went to go see Disney's Newsies. I was so enthralled. I'm not sure if I'm using the correct word because sometimes I just say words and I don't even know what they mean. I saw Disney's Newsies, Music Theater Wichita, and I love the actors. I love the music. The actors were amazing. Theodore Roosevelt was they called him Teddy in the play, and I just laughed because I mean it was he looked like the real deal. Everyone was awesome. I was so amazed by the older actors. I don't know what it is with me and like older actors. I just have so much love for them. It says to write resentments, my fears that I've had in the past. I resent not receiving help from any of my music teachers in school, but how would I have gotten help if I never asked? I wasn't brave or confident in high school or ever. I was too shy to ask for help. I hated talking. I was too shy to talk. I got bullied in middle school so much that I just lost confidence in speaking. And now look at me, I'm just talking a storm. I resent myself for giving up easily in beginning jazz dance in 2016 in Butler Community College. I was new to dance. I could not coordinate my legs well. I was always the last student to finish the choreography. I really had wished that I had gotten the chance to perform had I, had the confidence to dance. And I still think about it, but I'm going back to college anyway, and I won't be taking the beginning jazz dance this semester during the fall, but I think I will do it in November of 2025, which is in a couple of months. I'll be 29. Oh my gosh. And I made a playlist for myself. I made a playlist for myself. It's called my playlist number 29. And I made a little cover. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the cover says Calling Gloria because I put my preferred name. I put in college and at work, I put that my preferred name is Gloria. And just because I relate to the song so much, and I've been listening to the song for 3 years now since I became Miss Laura Brennan's fan. I have been listening to that song for the longest time, and it never clicked with me what the meaning of it was. I was just happy dancing to Gloria, who was having such a hell of a time, having a really rough time getting it together, and I identified with her because I'm going through it. I went through it before, and I'm going through it now, but this time my head is right here. Like, I'm present. I wasn't present before. And I'm not pleasing anyone anymore. I'm gonna go pursue my passions, and if people don't like that I'm out and about more often now, they can get mad. The hard time that I went through in 2023, early 2023, was really rough, and I'll just share it anyway. I'll try to speed read through this because I don't want to get too much into my feelings. I wrote, my fear is that I will give up easily on a dance choreography and blame it on someone else or something else. I have to persevere through my fear and my worries and my nerves. If I just start to think about my mom, who really never encouraged me to pursue music, even though I wish she had, I will think of Miss Laura Branigan, who I respectfully call my musical mom, and how she breathed life to me with her voice, the song, her music, when I contemplated to unalive myself back in early 2023. And since then, I have had the courage and will to continue singing and releasing songs, and I will always owe her my life, and I love her beyond reason. If I had not come across her music, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be recording this. Honest to God, like, I love her so much. I listen to her every day. If you check my Spotify profile and check how the songs that I've been playing, they're all hers. She is the number one artist in my life. Oh, she was just so awesome and amazing. I listen to her so much, and I feel like this deep sense of gratitude towards her, that every time I listen to her music, I feel like she's alive, like she's still here. I listen to her, I don't hear her. I listen to her. I feel like she's, hold on. Let me show you something. Yesterday, I went to Chick-fil-A to order, and I decided that I want, because I don't use my actual name for privacy purposes when I'm ordering food anyway. I told them, hey, how's it going? Okay, hey, welcome to Chick-fil-A. Can I get a name for your order? And I said Gloria, because I felt identified with the song, so I wanted to use that one, because they never get the names right anyway. Because when I said Lupe, they put Lupay. I'm like, that kind of makes sense, Lupe. But then they always spell everything wrong, right? So I said Gloria with a Gloria. And this is what they gave me, dude. This is how they spelled the name. They understood Lorian. And I'm like, because I went around, and the girl at the drive-thru, she said, Lauren? I'm like, Gloria. Lorian? And I thought she said Lauren, and I thought, no, it's Gloria, like firmly, because I didn't want to get mad. I hate being mad. So I try to be as firm as possible, and she goes, they don't know how to spell anything. That's why they work here. So I was like, oh yeah, I don't know what to say, but they wrote, the dude spelled Lorian, like, and I'm like, it looks like it says Laura, but then I don't know. I just thought it was really cool, and I kept the receipt. I also wrote, if I quit a class due to not earning money like enough, then I will regret it later. I have to do this for my life. If I don't attend college and pursue my dream of learning music, then my inner child will cry. The task, it was creative goals. How often and how much do I want to do? Like, what are my creative goals for the year, for the week, for the month, for the day? I feel like I will have more time to be creative this year and this semester than in the past, because the other part required more, I don't know what it required. I just know I struggled. I really don't know. I just know I struggled last semester. Hopefully I am able to meet Ms. Veronica Taylor in Kansas City this month, at the end of the month. I'm so stoked that she is coming to Kansas, and I hope that I get to meet her. I really want to tell her how much it means to me. I've been listening to her since I was a kid. Because what else would I be? Ash was my hero growing up. Also, try to learn how to sew. I bought a sewing machine, and I have not used it. Design an outfit and draw the outfit, and then put it, like, make it real. Or how do I say that? Design an outfit, draw the outfit, and sew the outfit. Continue song number 111. The one that I'm writing about how I am so disappointed by this one person, but this is how it goes. So this is the second draft of that song, because I initially had another one. It's in the key of B flat major. I'm becoming a little bit worried about the song because it's in the key of B flat. I tried singing the main melody, and I am not able to hit those notes. And I think I'm not able to hit those notes because obviously I'm not confident enough yet. And I tried singing them at work, and you know, my job is a place to work, but I often sing and work at the same time to try to make the shift go by faster. It's the only way I can cope right now, and that's really been the only way that I've been able to cope with working there with all those negative people that cannot change their freaking mindset and be positive. At least like fake it, please. Like, why can't y'all just fake it? Fake it till you make it. I went outside, I walked in the sun, put my feet on the grass. It felt so nice. It felt so nice. I felt whole. I felt grounded, because that's what grounding is. I just felt in my power. I just felt so good, so aligned. And talking about aligned, I've been seeing a lot of synchronicities. Matter of fact, the other day I was sweeping a trailer, and it had the code for like the trailers A, Z, and G, and it had 20222222. And then while sweeping, there was a sticky note, a lime green, like neon green sticky note that had 333 written on it. And I thought, what are the chances? Because I wish I had one of those glasses, the Ray-Bans that record everything, because I would love to capture in real time the synchronicities, the 333s, the 555s, the stuff that happens to me when I listen to music. Because I've noticed that when I start singing, things happen, and I don't control that. Like, I just let myself be, and then I float in the air like SpongeBob with my earphones, and that's it. Not that I wear headphones at work, I'm just saying that, like the SpongeBob meme. But I do sing a lot at work, and I'm surprised no one has ever accused me of wearing headphones, because I sing a lot. Lately I've been singing in the trailers the song If Only Tears Could Bring You Back by Midnight Suns, Flying Without Wings by Westlife, With All Your Heart by Plus One, and lately I've been singing the song Drowning by the Backstreet Boys, and that is such a nice song. And the only reason why I started singing that song was because I sang the song Coming to the Rescue by O-Town from the first Pokemon movie, and then I sang their song All or Nothing. And All or Nothing by O-Town and Drowning by the Backstreet Boys, they sound similar. I love those songs. I might do a cover because I cannot shut up. I've been singing the same songs for 10-hour shifts. I've only sung those songs. I am tired of myself. I'm like, girl, learn something new. Learn a new song. Sing something else. I think I mentioned that I went to go see Disney's Newsies. I did not know Broadway musical tickets were expensive. I did not know, but I did it anyway, because I'd rather purchase the experience than miss out on the experience. I think I did 5 pages of me trying to do a visualization technique. So I'm not gonna say who I thought I want to work, because I know there are gonna be people who will be like projecting like, oh, you're never gonna meet them, and so I want to keep it to myself. I want to go on tour and like dance for the people. Dance, like that's what I want to do. And perform dramatically, because I have so much energy. I'm gonna explode if I don't release this creative energy. I'm gonna explode. And ooh,